สวัสดีค่ะ
Well, Nat, what's today?
Buddha Day เข้า
Buddha.
พรรษา
Yeah, the Buddhist Lent Day today. And so, in the fashion of our updates on our member site, we do our updates as we're going to do that for YouTube today because I have some things to talk about. One of which is we did a video a while back when they came out with this new Destination Thailand Visa. And I said I'd update you if I felt it was necessary to clarify anything or to see if it was good as a long-term visa. And I saw some people on YouTube that were making videos about this visa, and the information that they were putting out was confusing or not correct. So I want to talk about this Destination Thailand Visa and what it actually is and what it's good for. And I have some news about the tax implications to Americans that Thailand initiated on January 1st. There's supposedly you're supposed to pay income tax, and for Americans, I have a little bit of a workaround, and I'll talk about where you can get that information. And if you're feeling a little under the weather emotionally, or your Thai significant other is, we have a tip for you about that too. So we're going to go get something to eat, go to a temple so you can see what's happening with the Buddhist Lent today. Now it's not early. What do most people do on Buddhist Lent?
Go to the temple, what we call give the food to the monk.
And how do you say in Thai?
We call ตักบาตร
And how about Tambun? Yeah. And so, not sure how much of that will be happening, but Nat wants to go Tambun on Buddhist Lent. So you're going to come along with us on that after we get. Are we going to eat first or go to the temple first?
I think we eat first.
We'll eat first, and then I'll talk to you about the visa while we're eating or waiting for the food. Then we'll go to the temple. You have any idea where we're going to go eat?
Maybe sushi.
Sushi. Wow. Did you all know we got sushi here? Even in a little city like Cha'am, we have it. A lot of things happening today. These parades, and not just parades, they're actually, you'll see the truck going behind us here with a police escort and with the loudspeaker. And what that's about, what's that one? They have a whole...
The number, the car, you know, the good
But why
number,
is it filled with people? It's like a little...
Show the sign, what number they what you call, people give the
Lottery?
Pie. No, people give the pie different one.
Auction?
Yeah, auction.
They auction off, what do you call it? Auspicious. I think auspicious. Anyway, yes, they auction these numbers off for people's license plate that have too much money, right? They can buy their number that they like.
Yeah, like a 999, that's the one.
Yeah, all right. So let's get something to eat. Come along with us, and we got some things to talk about.
Let's go.
I hope it's not too noisy. Noisy in the sushi restaurant. But anyway, what I wanted to talk about, Destination Thai Visa. They say it's a 5-year visa, and you can renew it for 5 years or something like that. But the distinction that you have to understand about this visa, it's a 180-day length of stay. The validity of the visa is 5 years. In other words, you got 5 years to use up your 180 days. And so you get 6 months, and it's multiple entries, so you can come and go over 5 years up to the point of 180 days, which is 6 months. Then if you wanted to, you could renew at one time for the amount of 10,000 baht, and you would get another 180 days. So I mentioned I'm not sure if this would be good for a long-term visa, and the answer would be no, not unless you're only going to stay for 6 months. Now, if you stayed for 6 months, that might be an option. Like if you're going to stay 6 months in Thailand and 6 months somewhere else, this would be an option over a long-term visa, because you could stay. In fact, we're going to talk about taxes in a few minutes, but you actually, if you stayed 1 day less than 6 months, then you don't have to comply to the tax issues, because 1 day less than 6 months, you're considered a non-resident of Thailand. So in that respect, you could get a Destination Thai Visa for 10,000 baht, and you could stay for 1 day less than 6 months and leave. Or now remember, it's aggregated. It's an aggregated amount of time. So as long as you came and went, and then by the end of the year you were 1 day less than that 6 months, you'd be good to go. And you would know, because when you arrive in Thailand on that Destination Thai Visa, they're going to tell you how long you can stay. And of course you can leave before the amount of stay is ended, but they're going to be calculating how much time you can spend up into those 180 days. And so if you stayed 1 day less than 180 days, you don't have any Thai implications when it comes to the taxes for Thailand for this income coming into the country. And so I just wanted to mention that. It's only a 180-day visa. Now when you get that visa, you can come and go into Thailand and leave Thailand as many times as you want for a period of 5 years, but up to 180 days. And then if you wanted to, you could spend a 10,000 baht, another 10,000 baht, and you could get another 180 days, but that would be it. So I just wanted to mention it because that's a real important distinction. You know, people are saying, oh, it's a 5-year visa and I can hang for 5 years. No, it doesn't work that way. So I just wanted to be clear, because I've seen other YouTubers giving out misinformation or information that's not correct, or it was ambiguous about, you know, how long you could stay on this Destination Thai Visa. So hope that's helpful. And we're going to be talking about the tax issue for income coming in. But again, it might be a little too noisy here, so I don't want to talk too much about it here. But we're going to go ahead and eat our sushi, and then we're going to go to the temple, right? So hang out with us, and let's talk about taxes. So our food came now.
Yeah.
What do we got?
This one for California roll.
I don't know if they can hear you, it's noisy there. California roll.
Samurai ham.
Samurai tem.
Yeah. Khao pat. Katiam.
2 little bowls of fried rice with garlic and a bottle of water. And it's going to be less than $8.50, right about, with the exchange rate today, about $8.50. So if this is more money than what you're spending, maybe it's time to escape to Thailand and capitalize on the inexpensiveness or the value here. All right, so we're off to the temple after we finish, right? All right. We're at the temple. And where are you going to tamboon, in here or the big guy? Okay. So before Nat goes to Tambun, give her donation to the temple, I wanted to talk about the Thai taxation for income coming into Thailand from outside sources. It's now going to be taxable, and they've talked about it, but I don't think it's going to happen, that they want to tax worldwide income for residents in Thailand, no matter if you bring the money in or not. I don't think that's going to happen, but they do have this Thai taxation, income tax, for residents that have spent more than 6 months in Thailand. They're considered a resident, and you're supposed to pay income tax. Now, after 27 years of living here, to me, I think it's going to be a non-issue for us because it's not directed towards us, but people who comply voluntarily, I think they'll be happy with those that are complying voluntarily, but I don't think they're going to put all the databases together and everything to where the banks are reporting and the immigration knows that information, because all that integration of data would make things more transparent and allow oversight, and that takes some of the things, the stuff that's called the big C, and you know what that means, like T-money, that would take that out of the equation, and most countries operate either covertly or outwardly on that. It's an important part of the economy and the income of people and stuff, and so I don't think that is going to be a big issue. But for everybody who's thinking about, okay, I'm going to need to comply to the tax, if you're an American, I was listening to an accountant, and he said something that rang a bell. I thought, hey, I know how Americans can avoid paying the tax legally just because of a loophole, something that was mentioned. And so I put that in the member site as a lesson, like the other 80 lessons that are in there. And if you're looking for a way to avoid paying the income tax and you're an American, become a member and check that posting out or that lesson, because you might be able to save a lot of money if you're going to comply.
This for the Saturday for food and food.
In the little fountain? I was looking over there. That's for that, huh? Oh, these are for different days?
Yeah, this Saturday.
The day you're born, right? It's supposed to be the day you're born, right? So one for you, one for me, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And so, yeah, become a member and check that posting out, and I just put that lesson in there of how to avoid paying the income tax. And if one of our members is listening and they see that and they disagree with the concept of the idea and think that maybe it won't work, please let me know. Tell me why, because to me it seems like a slam dunk. And another thing I wanted to mention for our previous members who after the pandemic and everything, and Nat and I stopped doing our weekly updates in our old member site. Some of the members had drifted away from the site, and we're back doing updates on the new site. So if you're a previous member and you liked our weekly updates, we're now doing updates again in the new member site. So become a member again, so we can hang out and talk, tell you what's going on. And so just wanted to mention that. And I got one other thing to mention, but I'm going to tamboon with Nat, and then I'll tell you what it is.
This one for Saturday birthday.
That one for Saturday. If you were born on Saturday, this one right here with the snakes, right? Yeah. So before we leave, I just wanted to mention one thing to everybody. If you have a Thai significant other, or you need a little inspiration to feel good, maybe you're watching too much news or something, and you're feeling bad about the world and life or whatever, check out Nat's YouTube channel. I'll put the link in the description, and she's got shorts on there, so you don't have to spend a lot of time, but your Thai significant other can go there and get inspiration or good information, things to think about that improve your well-being. And so if you have a Thai significant other, it's in Thai language and in English, so have your Thai significant other check it out. And we hope to see you inside the member site. Remember, when it comes to living in the world, there's
always an option.
Always an option, and I still think Thailand's one of the best places, so maybe it's time to think about what?
Escape to Thailand.
Maybe it's time to escape to Thailand. See ya. JC and Nat out.
Goodbye. Happy เข้าพรรษาค่ะ
Happy Buddhist Lent. Hey, JC here. If you like that video, make sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel here. Also, we have another video up here you're going to be really interested in watching as well. And if you're looking for all the details of how to retire in Thailand in one place, plus a group of people to support you, check this out over here. Give it a click.